check. Test, check. Check, test. Okay, good. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hopkinton High School for Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. I'm Tom Nappy. On the call today, Joe Frackleton on camera, and we just had the Senior Day ceremony for the Hiller Girls Lacrosse team. It was certainly good to see a maskless Senior Day ceremony as they are ready to take on the Norton Lancers. Tiffany McCulis is in the center circle. And we did not receive a Norton roster, so we will likely be going by number for Norton. And we are underway. Hillers working left to right across your screen. An absolutely beautiful Tuesday for some lacrosse. Up behind the net, that is Lily York. She'll feed it out up the far side to Catherine Dacey. Dacey driving in, feeds it over. That is Hayward. Emily Hayward feeds it out in front. And a shot. And a score, Lily York. Great feed. So Lily York makes it a 1-0 game. And we have 24-21 left. It looks like we're playing halves for the girls, which is interesting considering last game we played quarters. It must have been a COVID rule that made it so it was 4 12.5-minute quarters rather than the traditional halves for the girls. The boys have always played quarters, but the girls transitioned to quarters early in the season, but now they are back to halves. Hillers with possession, working in the offensive zone. Lily York feeds it over, shot, and that is netted by the goaltender. Emma Dacey on the shot. Goaltender feeds it out. And here comes Norton. Battle for it along the far side. And the Hillers have it. Lily York with it behind the net. Feeds it out. And another score. York found Emma Dacey just waiting in front of the net. And she puts it in. A 2-0 lead for the Hillers. 23-11 left to go. To the center circle we go. Picked up by Emma Dacey. Here comes Tiffany McCulis. Lily York now trying to find McCulis in front of the net. Loose ball. Picked up by Dacey. York. It out in front, loose ball along the near side. Dacey trying to pick it up. Gets it over to Hayward. Hillers being aggressive early on here in this one. York feeds it over, and it's dropped by McCulis. We'll get a reset. Temperatures in the low 70s, a nice breeze, absolutely perfect weather on this Tuesday afternoon. Driving in, there's a shot and a save by the goaltender. There's McCulis on the attempt. Hillers driving down again, McCulis. She'll feed it up behind the net. Over to Catherine Dacey. Out in front, shot little high there by Sarah Bernardo. 8 seniors on the roster this year for the Hillers. They were celebrated prior to the game. We had the stream going for you. And we're going to have the boys game tonight against Ashland. That's a 6 p.m. start. And they're going to have their senior night festivities as well. And you can catch that live on our YouTube page as well as our HCAM Ed channel. McCulis feeds it over. Catherine Dacey with it. Out in front now, over to York, takes a shot. It is going to be waved off because there was a whistle. I think we're going to get a reset. We didn't get that whistle, that went in. But we'll have a reset, and Lily York's going to have a shot opportunity anyhow. Here she goes, and it's a save. Get a reset here, it'll be Norton's ball. Number 2 with it. Another reset here. Passes it over, dropped, now battle for it. And picking it up for the Hillers was Markovich, Katja Markovich. Now along the near side, Emma Dacey feeds it over. Out in front. And Sanid Her thought about the shot but held back as the goaltender was ready for it. Pretty good goaltending so far by Norton. The number 25 in net. She's had a lot of pressure on her so far today. Lancers with the ball. On the near side, number 17, and that's swiped up by York and taken by York. There goes Lily. She'll take it around the net. Feeds it out in front. Shot just a little high. It'll stay with the Hillers. McCulis on the shot attempt. York with it. Feeds it over. Back to McCulis. Now here comes Dacey. That's Catherine Dacey. She's one of the seniors. Her sister Emma is a sophomore, and she has the ball right now. Back to McCulis now. Over to her. Sanid with the pass over to McCulis. Pass back to Emma Dacey. Driving in. Out in front, York. And that shot knocked away by a Norton defender. Stays with the Hillers, picked up by Worrell. Eliza gets it out. Over to McCulis, now in front, Dacey, and a score. Emma Dacey with her second goal of the game. Comes with 17:21 left in the first half. Assisted by McCulis. In the center, that is Kayla Scanovan for the Hillers, a sophomore, up against number 9 for Norton. Picked up by O'Connor. Feeds it up. Here comes Worrell. Hillers have it. Worrell picks up the loose ball. Passes along the far side as O'Connor found Arena. And now a drive in and a shot by Dacey. That's deflected. York picks it up. And her shot goes a little wide. Stays with the Hillers. Dacey. Pass over to Tarigny. Tarigny with a great feed in front. The shot is deflected. Lily York tried to swipe it in. That was a great look. Good goaltending by Norton. The Hillers certainly winning the possession battle as they get another possession here. Intercepted by Arena. Putting all kinds of pressure on, but this goaltender holding her own. York with it. Feeds it over. And there's a shot attempt by Scanovan. Another good feed by York. Out in front. Fed over by Jamie Arena. York. Leaves it in front. Shot and a beauty by Catherine Dacey. Another great setup by Lily York. And both the Dacey sisters are in the books. That score comes with 14:26 left in the first half. On the season 5-4, Norton 2-6. Those girls have done some good winning lately. They're hoping to clinch up a playoff spot. Lancers with it in Hillers territory. First time we've seen that this game. 11 feeds it over. 14 now. Pass to the outside corner to 2. Rushing in. Over to 14. And we'll get a reset. .30 and ticking left to go in the first half. A 4-0 Hillers lead. Loose ball. Hillers get it. Picked up by Scanovan. Michaela working her way up the far side. Pass to Tarigny. Now along the far side, that's Catherine Dacey. Sneed. Back towards Stacy goes Arena. Picked up now by York, who feeds it out. Torigny. Over to O'Connor. Now to Arena. Back to O'Connor. Torigny now. Over to Scanovid. Feed back to Scanovid from Arena. Hillers taking their time here, trying to set up shop in front of the net and get a good look. They know against this goaltender they're going to have to do that. Battle for it as Dacey dropped it. And the battle continues. Still a loose ball. Number of players from both teams in there. And coming away with it is Dacey. Fed it right in front. And was knocked away. Good feed by Worrell to Scanovan. But the goaltender ready for it. Out in front, York with a shot, and that is in. Lily York has her second score of the game. Comes with 11:36 left in the first. The assist goes to McCullis. So 5-0 lead by Hopkinton. Once again working in the offensive end. Fed over to Torigny. Fed in front. Shot and a score. Emily Hayward finds Sneed her. And Sneed has her first goal of the game. With 11 minutes left. And right now the Hillers just cruising right along. Here comes McCullis. By her. McCullis with a shot. And it's in once again. So need her with the assist. McCullis with the score. Comes to 10:44 left. A 7-0 lead for Hopkinton. We're going to have a timeout here at 10:44 left to go, so we'll let you enjoy the scenery. You're tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. Off the timeout, 10:44 left. The Hillers leading Norton 7-0. Tom Nappy on the call, Joe Frackleton on camera. Happy to be with you on this nice Tuesday afternoon. Let's take a look at the girls lacrosse TVL standings. We'll start off with the TVL large. Westwood is a perfect 9-0. Medfield 6-2. Hopkinton 5-4. Ashland 3-3. Holliston 4-3. Norwood 1-6. The TVL small, Dover Sherborne 7-0. Medway 4-3. Norton 2-6. Dedham 1-6. Bellingham 0-8. And don't forget, later at 6 p.m. we'll have the 3-2 Ashland Clockers boys team taking on the Hillers boys, who are 3-4. Always a great competitive game between Hopkinton and Ashland. It should be a fun senior day game tonight. Once again, that is 6 p.m. right here on HCAM. Here come the Hillers once again. Dacey feeds it over. It's Emma to Lily. Over to Rigney. Her with it. Gets it back to McCulis. Now to Hayward. Over to Worrell. Got all the seniors in there right now. I'm sure they'll get a good amount of playing time here on their senior day. McCulis. Swings it over to Worrell. Dacey to Rigney. Over to Dacey. And McCulis with it. Back to Emma. Now Sanid Her. Gets loose, stays with the Hillers, picked up by Turigny. Worrell. Out in front, Dacey with a shot. And now York puts it in. Off the deflection. Score comes with 9 minutes left here in the first. So the assist will go to Emma Dacey. Lily York has a hat trick. That's her third goal. Loose ball. Here comes Norton. 14 with it. It's dropped. Hillers get it back. Sarah Bernardo able to recover for the Hillers, and here they quickly come into Norton territory. York. Feeds it over to Turigny. McCulis gets it out to Worrell. Over to Hayward. Up behind the net now to York. York trying to find an opening. Pops it over to McCulis. Now out in front, that shot deflected. Sanid Her with the shot attempt. We'll have a reset. Will be Hiller's ball, I believe. And it indeed or it's Norton ball. All right, here's number 2. She dropped it. Hillers get it back. Swiped down by her. Picked up now by Hayward. Over to York. I'm sure these players very relieved that they no longer have to wear the masks. Lacrosse is indeed a sport that involves a lot of running. I can't imagine it was the most comfortable thing in the world to have to wear a mask. Worrell. Over to York. York looking for an opening. Knocked out. We'll have a reset. York going to have a shot opportunity here. She'll feed it over. And there's another score. Great feed to McCulis. McCulis with her second goal of the game. That was a smart move there, because the goaltender thought York going right for the net. She said nope. And it works out nicely for the Hillers. Great pass over to McCulis, just waiting at the doorstep. Loose ball. Battle for it continues. Swiping it over the near side, Jamie Arena. Now in the center circle, her goes up to Scanovan. Now Turigny. Behind the net to York. Gets it over to Dacey. Over to Arena. Now York looking for it. Behind the net she goes. That is her behind the net. Over to O'Connor. Front now, York. Scanovan. Wind starting to pick up quite a bit here. It is indeed a nice breeze. Turigny with it. Approaching 4 minutes left in the first half. Loose ball. Turigny picks it up. Over to Arena. Behind the net, York. Out in front, shot, score. Said her with her second goal. Comes with 3:42 left in the first. And the breeze just becoming more and more constant. I think Hopkinton High School is probably one of the windiest places in the area for whatever reason. We'll We'll have a reset here. O'Connor gets it over to Scanovan. Now her. Arena. York flings it over to Catherine Dacey. Turigny now. And pass meant for Arena, but York gets to it. Out in front, Arena. And we'll have a reset. That score will not count. It'll go Norton's way. Here come the Lancers. Number 5 with it. And she tried to sneak through, and it is a save. And Juliana Lucas, the goaltender, brings it out. Reset coming here. First action she's seen really this game. She might see more here. 14 with a shot. Deflected. And it's picked up by Markovich. Up the far side she goes. Arena with it. Go to Turigny. O'Connor. Over to Dacey. Now to York. Out in front, dropped, loose ball. Picked up by her. Less than a minute left to go now in the first half. Turigny. Over to Scanovan. Back to her. Her gets it out to Turigny. Under 30 seconds left now. O'Connor, pass out in front. York. And that goes in. Assisted by O'Connor. Makes it an 11-0 Hillers lead. The score came with about 15 seconds left, and they had the clock run, and that'll do it for the first half. After one half of play, it's the Hopkinton Hillers 11, Norton nothing, second half. Coming up next on HCAM. back to the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the second half of the senior day game between the Hopkinton Hillers and the Norton Lancers. Tom Nappy on the call, Joe Frackleton on camera. Here on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon, temperatures in the low 70s, but just perfect weather. Hillers celebrated 8 seniors prior to the game. Tiffany McCulis, Lily York, Sarah Bernardo, Catherine Dacey, Eliza Worrell, Katya Markovich, Juliana Lucas, and Samantha Altman. And those are 8 players that will certainly be missed by this program. Very good contributors over their years on this Hiller girls lacrosse team. Tiffany McCulis in the center circle for Hopkinton. 5 for Norton. Hillers 5 and 4 coming into today. Norton 2 and 6. Hillers just, I believe they need 8 wins to clinch a playoff spot. It is a little bit shorter of a schedule than typical because it's mostly league matchups. So you got 15, 16 games. But pretty much a full season, and we'll have a full postseason as well. We have switched ends. Here come the Hillers, working right to left across your screen. The Ashland boys lacrosse team starting to filter in here. They'll be up next against Hillers boys lacrosse, which should be a good battle. And most likely a very physical game. Two crosstown rivals, they leave it all on the field when they meet up. O'Connor feeds it over. York with it. We'll get a reset. Feeds it over to Dacey. To York. Out in front now. York gets it over towards Dacey. And goaltender able to pick that one up. Flung it out of play along the near side. Hillers ball. Fed over to Dacey, now along the far side of York. York leaves it for Worrell, and Worrell puts it in. Make it a 12-0 Hillers lead. The running clock rule in effect. So clock going to keep running here. The score comes with 22:40 left in the second half. Lily York with a lot of great setups today. Here goes McCulis. It over to Worrell, now behind the net. To York. Out in front, and another score there, McCulis. Score comes with 21:45 left. Another great setup by Lily York. Tiffany McCulis, her 3rd goal of the day. Picked up by McCulis. Along the near side now. Dacey gets it down to York. McCulis. Around the horn they go. Hillers, no need to rush here, up 13-0. Just wait for the perfect opportunity to try to snipe one in. Get some good passing practice here. That is O'Connor. She'll go back over to Daisy, Catherine. Catherine driving in. Feeds it back out. Over to Worrell. McCulis. To Daisy. Now O'Connor. Back around they go. York with it. Over to Catherine Daisy. Or make that Worrell. Liza Worrell. Around the horn they go. McCulis behind the net. Front. Loose ball as O'Connor tries to get it to her right. Picked up by Arena. I think you'll see a lot of passing throughout the remainder of this game. On the near side, Terigny. Excuse me, make that Hayward. Pass over by O'Connor. McCulis with it along the corner. Behind the net she goes to Daisy. Catherine gets it over to McCulis. And now McCulis in front, swipes one in. Good feed by Worrell. Make it a 14-0 game. Score comes with 18:05 left. And the Hillers inching closer and closer to their 6th win of the season. Have it. Or make that Norton. Norton has it. Number 14 with it. Now it's taken by Iannelli. On far side, Hutchinson. Lancers get it back. 14. Passes it over to 5. Make that number 9. And she's surrounded by Hillers. That'll draw the reset. Lancers will have an opportunity here. Rushes in, good save by Lucas. Actually, that was Samantha Altman who took over in net. So Samantha Altman getting out there. She's a senior as well. Hillers will lose both their goaltenders after this season, Juliana Lucas and Samantha Altman. Hillers quickly work it back into Norton territory. Terigny with it. Over to Arena. to Turigny. And the Hillers have, I think, only 5 girls on the bench, so even though you're dominating, there's not many backups you can get out there. With it is O'Connor. She feeds it over. Pass up by Hayward. Turigny with it. O'Connor now. That's Hayward with it. And now here comes the Hillers around the net. So much passing going on, I lost the ball for a moment. But with it now in front, that's O'Connor. Good ball distribution by the Hillers. That's what makes this Hillers team so effective, and how good they are distributing the ball and opening up a gap in front of the net. A lot of great setups in this game as well. Taking it out is Scanovan. Hayward back to Scanovan. Don't forget, every Wednesday on HCAM, you can catch HCAM Sports Talk, Wednesdays at 3 p.m., getting you up to date with the latest happenings in local, college, professional sports. Talk a little bit of everything on the show, high school, pro, college. Of course, a lot of the topics lately have involved spring sports and the Bruins, who just got a nice playoff series win against the Capitals to advance. It's HCAM Sports Talk every Wednesday at 3 p.m. on HCAM. Loose ball. Lancers trying to get it back, and it's picked up by Arena. Under 13 minutes to go now. Out in front, McCulis. Shot a little wide, stays with the Hillers. With the ball. Now it's out in front to O'Connor. We'll have a reset. Emily Hayward going to get a chance here. Rushes in. And a stoppage before the shot. That'll be waved off. Do it again. There goes Hayward. Swiped out by the goaltender. Good save there. Stays with the Hillers, however. Girls Lacrosse will next take on Medway here at the Turf Fields June 1st. They get a little time off after today since we have Memorial Day weekend coming up. No games during Memorial Day weekend. And for the remainder of this week. Scanovan has it. Now Norton has it. Taken by number 5. Now taken back by the Hillers. Scanovan feeds it up to Worrell. Now to Hayward. Around the horn they go. We have a couple more games coming up this week on HCAM. On Thursday, we'll have Hiller softball and baseball as they take on Millis. Both games 3:45 p.m. starts. Both will be live on YouTube as well as our HCAM channels. It's 3:45 p.m. on Thursday. And that'll be it until Memorial Day weekend. Good save there. Picked up by Turigny. Hayward. Around the horn they go. Under 10 minutes left to play now. Out in front. That was off the crossbar on the attempt by Arena. He brings it out from behind the net. Gonna reset here. Kiara O'Connor will have possession. Here she goes. And a save. Save there by the Lancers goaltender. We're all trying to pick it up. It'll go Lancers' way. Number 14 with it. Up to 18. Loose ball out in front. Swipe back to 18. I'm sure the Lancers would at least love to end the shutout. Number 9 rushing in. We'll have a reset. I think she's going to have a good opportunity here. Let's see if Samantha Altman can make a big save. Rushes in. And it goes wide. Under 7 minutes left to play now. Loose ball. Norton had it. Now it's knocked out of the net of 5. 14 trying to pick it up. She is contested by Bernardo. She is able to keep it in Lancer's possession. Number 14 gonna rush in. Shot, and the Lancers have a goal. Lancers trying to close in on this Hopkinton lead. Comes with 6:09 left to go. 14-1 game. The clock keeps running. Due to the 10-point or more lead by the Hillers. The boys lacrosse team starting to walk out now. The Hiller boys lacrosse team walking out, getting ready to play their game tonight. 6 p.m. start against the Ashland Clockers. Big TVL battle. Hiller boys will certainly be looking to beat their crosstown rivals. At 6 p.m. tonight on HCAM. Hiller boys 3-4 this season. So they need to do a little bit of winning. They'll have their senior night festivities as well. Hillers with possession. Scanvin was tripped up. Tonight's game, Ashland 3-2, Hillers 3-4. Rigney with it. Approaching 4 minutes left to play. Behind the net. Feed out. And there's a shot deflected. Sarah Bernardo took the shot. The Hillers, they got a lot of their defenders now playing as forwards, switching up their tasks with this big lead. Why not? Have some fun out there. And clock is stopped for whatever reason. And we play on. Must have been an official stoppage. Lancers trying to work their way into Hopkinton territory. And you got some forwards playing defense for the Hillers, so this could get interesting. Loose ball. Off the reset. Closing in. And that went in, but whistle was pretty close to it. And I think, yeah, we're going to have a reset. That goal won't count, but number 9 will have a shot opportunity. And she'll put it in anyhow. 14-2 game. Score comes with 2:07 left. And the Hillers just moments away from improving to 6-4 on the season. Norton will fall to 2-7. Loose ball. Burrell picks it up for the Hillers. And we'll get a reset here. Well, the Hillers softball team scored some runs today over in Medway. At the end of 4 innings, they lead 27-0. Pretty unbelievable stuff by the Hillers softball team. I think it's safe to say they're going to come away with a mercy win today. I think they probably took out their anger from a tough loss against Norton the other day on Medway. But they played 27 runs in 4 innings. So I think we could say that game's going to be a 5-inning mercy win by the Hillers softball team. Will improve to 9-1 overall. And we'll get another reset here. But will we get the reset before the clock expires, as it is running down into the final seconds? Here we go. And that'll do it. The Hopkinton Hillers take down the Norton Lancers by a final score of 14-2. The Hillers improve to 6-4 on the season. The Lancers fall to 2-7. For Joe Frackleton on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. Thanks for watching Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Oh, and don't forget, Hillers Boys Lacrosse coming up at 6 p.m. right here on HCAM. They'll have their Senior Day festivities, then take on Ashland. So stay tuned to HCAM TV.